Hello and welcome to this new series. This new series will explore feature by feature comparison between Tableau and Power BI. So if you have not subscribed, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you can get notification for the new videos. So in this video, we are going to discuss some quick calculations. So what we are going to do is we are going to do those first in Tableau and come back and try to replicate same in Power BI. Now, so let's go to Tableau first of all, and then what we are going to do is as usual, we are going to take our brand out here, and with brand, I'm going to take gross sales now. Okay. So, and let me convert it back to the tables. Now, if I right click on the brand here, which is available in these marks, if you see there are quick table calculations, and these are the calculations which I am looking forward. So I add one of the quick calculation, which is running total. Now, to explain what is running total is, I have to actually put it here again. Just let me drag it back. Let me put it at the correct place. Okay. Okay, so we have gross sales and we have running total. So you can see that this total is getting added up. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this running total. I'm going to right click on this and quick table calculation. I'm going to say is percentage of total. Okay, so now this is percentage of total, and let me go back and edit again. So you can see this is gross total. This is 100% basically. And to show whether it is 100% or not, we can go to analysis and we can, in the totals, we can add, show column grand totals or show row grand totals. Analysis totals, show column grand totals. I think I am not able to check that out. Totals, show grand. Okay, fine. So this is column and this is column total. So this is 100%. Now this is the number we are looking for, and running total would also be same as the last line. Now, so we have this percentage of total, this, and one more stuff we have which we are going to add here right now is which is going to be rank. So let me make it as a rank first. Right click or left click, both are working, and then we go to this quick calculations and we are going to say rank. Now I got the rank. Let me add the gross sales again here so that you can actually check this out. So now we got gross sales, we got the rank of gross sales, we got percentage of total, and we got running total. Now, not everything is going to be out of the box in Power BI. And now one more thing I'll tell you, if I change the sorting here, see, look at this. I would like you to look at the running total. See, the running total is going to adjust. Okay, so this number is getting added up now. Now that is something which we have to watch out in Power BI, because Power BI, the running total, running total, we have to create a formula and then only it will happen. So we might not get the same functionality out there. So now I come back to Power BI here on a new page. Again, I'm going to bring in brand. It's going to give me table visual, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring gross sales, and let me bring gross sales once more. So on gross sales, we have one column which is percentage of grand total, which is by default is available as a quick calculation. Other than that, you have this standard deviation, variance, median, and then these are other aggregations which are there. You can play around with that. Now there is no option for running total and rank. So running total, you have some option like via quick measure you can create a running total. So I'm going to go ahead and create a quick measure. You can actually manually also make a measure. Now because Power BI, we are going to create a measure, and that measure is be dependent on the sorting order. So we might not get that flexibility of changing the sort and then still it remains same. So what is the base? So I've chosen a running total as a quick calculation or quick measure, and there I giving the base value is this, and field, it is asking which field. So geography in the brand, I'm going to use it, or ascending, descending. Right now I'm saying ascending. So brand, ascending brand, and there would be difference because the way brand gets sorted in Power BI is different from this one. So I able to create a measure, and somewhere I'm going to get this measure. Let me make it bigger. So this is the one I have created for trial. Okay, so you can see this is the running total which is coming out, but let me change this sort order, and then you see, then this is brand 1 to brand 10, still the same order, but let me see brand 9. Now brand 9 is this number, and this number is actually going down. This doesn't seems like it had got sorted. So it's only the ascending order where it is working. If you want descending order, you have to go back and change the calculation. You can actually click here and you can see what kind of formula it is there. Now it is ascending, and you can actually change is on after ascending, so you can change it to descending, ascending, or whatever formula you need. Based on that you can do the changes. Now you can manually go ahead. Now rank is the one thing for which there is no option I have seen in the quick measure, but you can quickly create a rank out here. I'm going to create a rank on the gross sales, and I'm going to show you how you do. Now again, remember, in Power BI the rank is context sensitive. If you add anything else, the rank numbers may change. Okay, so you need to watch out the various videos how you can and make rank work. But let me quickly show you rank gross sales. Now rank gross sales is rank X is the function which we have to use. All selected on which we need brand. Now this is going to be brand rank. Okay, it's not going to be any for anything else. Now I need and calculate sum of gross sales. Better to have a measure in such cases. Otherwise, please remember, on the uh, rank x functions you are going to need calculate. With all the x function you have to use calculate. Now if I want in ascending order, after 2 I have option of ascending, and then we have a dense or skip. I am going to use dense ranking. Dense means if I'm going to get 1 1, then I'm going to get 2, but in the case of skip, if I get 1 and 1, I will actually going to get 3. Okay, so we are done with this rank, and let's have this measure also added. Now rank, you can see, is irrespective of the order, so I can sort on the gross sales, and you can see this is ascending order, rank 1 to this, and then here we just let's sort. Maybe if might have created a descending. Okay, so this was actually the rank which is in descending order, so no worries. We can actually go ahead and do the same thing in Power BI also. So in Power BI we will go into this formula rank and simply go ahead and change it to descending, and these other last 3 parameters are optional. Even if I leave it, it is going to be descending. Please remember, in Power BI default rank is descending, and I'm going to show you by removing these parameters. So I'm not going to give any of these last 3 parameters. I'm going to remove it, and you will see this rank is still going to remain 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. By default is descending. Okay, so we have some quick calculation, and we have a few quick calculations out here in Power BI. In Power BI, few things you have to achieve using measure, which are available as a quick calculation in Tableau. For the quick calculation for the running total, we already have an idea in Power BI. So some of you who are looking for that, you can go ahead and vote for that. So let us know what else you want to watch in this particular series. Thanks for watching this video. Thank you. Get involved. Keep asking questions in comments. Subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon so that you can get notification of our new video. Keep watching.